Okay, we're going to show you how to taper some 7mm blue Sheetfast. Here's our blue Sheetfast, and the first job is to get the inner core out, which can be tricky. Easy to, if you can bunch the outer core up a little bit to start with, and then with your smallest fid start loosening the outer jacket. Now it's not an easy job necessarily. The outer jacket is quite considerable. It's made up of HMPE and polyester mix, so it's a nice hard wearing outer jacket, but with perseverance you can get the inner core out, which is also 12 braided, which is why we're going to do a taper down to it now. So this outer jacket of 7mm tapers down to 3. So we're going to now taper the outer jacket and pass it down the centre of our 3mm core. And we're going to do it by pulling threads out of the outer jacket. It's a fairly long process, so I've sped this bit up. It's easier to take the threads out starting at the top because that loosens the outer core a bit, slowly moving down to where you come out of the inner core. Okay, there's my Christmas tree. I'm now going to cut off all the excess, all the tails. Now that looks like the right sort of diameter to feed up the inside of the core, but before we do that, we're going to lock the inner core. To do that, I'm going to pass the outer through the middle of the inner, and then the inner through the middle of the outer. So a neat little lock. Using a 5.5 push fid there. Now I'm going to feed the inner through the middle of the outer. For these purposes, I'm kind of calling the outer what it was when we first started the rope, but quite soon it won't be. It'll be inside the inner core. So that's your lock, and now we're going to get rid of that tapered outer core inside the inner. Again, I've used a push fid. Now this can be tricky. A little bit of effort is required to squeeze it through there at the very end of the taper. And I'm going to do it in a couple of bites of the cherry. So I've done a small portion. So I'm going to again push the old outer over the middle of the inner a little bit more. And I find the pull fids work best for this. Right, now it's left to do milking it back. There we go. A nice safe taper of Sheetfast from 7 down to 3.